I don't even know how to start this video. So, how about this? I wanted to go over what I think about Strive now that it's been out for a while and I've had time to play it. I'm going to jump right into the first topic. Nagaryuki is the character I play in Strive. If you watched my video on the second open beta, you know that I was pretty mad about his changes. I'm happy to say that I think his release version is totally fine. They made it so you're not doing his special moves all the time, but you aren't going to pop the blood gauge stupid fast anymore. Overall, I think he's great, and there's that. Good job, Arxis. Matches feel great. I can't stress this enough that I have not had any bad matches. Well, ever since playing it. This rollback system is incredible, and I really hope this can become the standard for any fighting game in the future. Now, before I start going into things I don't like, I want to let anyone watching this know that I think this game is great. I think if you want to learn Guilty Gear, this is a fantastic starting point, and every character has their charm. I think I'm safe to say this is the best online netcode for any fighting game ever so far. I think anyone from beginner to pro can find something they enjoy about this game. That being said, I'm not going to hide it. I don't think Strive is a game for me. The first reason isn't really a reason why I don't think Strive is a game for me, but I just wanted to put this out there. Holy balls, a month later, and these lobbies are still the worst thing ever. Yes, I know everyone is mad about the lobbies and whatever, but I still find it amazing that they really want us to use a system, and they keep putting patches out to fix it, but it's just so bad it just does not work. Hell, even player-made lobbies are suffering tons of problems. I'm sure at some point in the future this will be worked out, but it's a real bummer dealing with the lobbies at the moment. Alright, I'm going to start with something that puts me off of playing Strive right out of the gate, and that is turning the game on. Sounds kind of weird, right? It's incredibly nitpicky of me, but just turning on the game, you have to connect to the online servers for what reason? I'm not entirely sure. It takes about 2 minutes to do this. I can't tell you how many times I've said to myself, I have like 15 minutes, what should I do? Well, I can't play Strive because I'd lose 5 minutes just getting into a match. And that's just a huge downside to me. It also just really bugs me that even though you turn on the game and deal with all the connecting to server stuff, you still have to connect to server again when you click online. It's just something that really bothers me. Again, I'm sure this connection issue will be solved in the future, but it's a real killer for me when I don't have much time to play games. Next, I think the game plays great, but it's not for me. I understand this game is designed to be a new entry so new people can hop in. It's supposed to be different from its previous titles, and that is totally fine. I, however, fell in love with Xrd, and every time I play Strive, there's always a part of me that says I should just go play Xrd, or even Accent Core. I can't help it. This is a me problem, and I understand that, but I can't help it. I'm held back by my feelings for the old games, and I've accepted that. For example, I can't play the characters from other games because all I want to do is play them like they used to be played. However, I would never tell anyone, hey, you should play Xrd instead of this, because they are different games. Something that just still bothers me to the core is the UI of, well, everything. I think the UI is bland in this game. The menus themselves are all pretty meh, and honestly, if I could toss the art style of the lobbies into the trash, I would. That's just something inside me that every time I look at it, I just get a little sad. Again, this could be because I love Xrd, but I will say the menus and the UI do a good job of displaying information. Remember when the burst and risk bar would move? Yeah, that was bad, but now everything has its place, and it's fine. It just makes me a little sad to look at. I think the last thing I want to say is that I haven't fallen in love with anything in Strive yet. I think Nagaryuki will be the character I will play anytime I decide to come play the game again, but nothing in Strive has really given me that feeling of need to play more. The first week the game released, I played every possible moment I could. I took the following week off to work on some things. When that week was over, I came back, but nothing. I played a few matches, and I had no desire to keep going. Honestly, I wanted to go back to playing MK11. After a little bit, I've not played much of Strive, to be honest. In fact, these matches you're seeing on screen, I just took from my replays. I honestly couldn't be bothered to spend the time recording new matches. With that all being said, Strive is a great game. I would never tell anyone to not play Strive. I think the game will do well. Hell, it's doing great now. Everyone and their mom is playing it from what I've seen on Twitter and such. I will probably play it from time to time, but as of this first month, I feel it's just not for me. With all that being said, play Strive, play whatever fighting game you like. Don't let anyone stop you from enjoying what you like. If you made it to the end of this, thank you for watching. I hope you have a good day.